I'm back! And I got a haircut too. It's just the sides. The sides got cut. It's nothing too personal. Some guy thought it'd be a good idea to dig up my grave and cast a spell on me to where I can live forever. But today, we're watching TikTok! TikTok! Also, we're not watching anything on, like, anything specific on TikTok. It's just my For You page. Just my For You page. Shut up! Let's get to it.
Domer. Domer. Domer.
That's a good question. Why don't pools evaporate? Water evaporates, right? This is probably the worst video that I could have gotten.
Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die. Heartbeat to the beat of the drums. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone.
Yeah, we're still on the verge of that. Does this ring a bell? We are going to have to bomb Venezuela. Bomb Venezuela. I've been seeing this ad everywhere. I haven't got it personally, but I've seen this everywhere, and like, I'm kind of wanting to turn off my ad blocker because this makes me, I want to watch this ad.
If you shot a massive railgun towards the Earth from the moon, the projectile would move fast enough to escape the moon's gravity, and it would keep speeding through space until it reached Earth's atmosphere. But at that speed, the metal would start to melt, and the bullet would be torn apart before it hit the ground. Now, if it had a tungsten core and a heat shield that burns away on re-entry, and some ceramic tiles to keep it from melting, it could actually make it all the way from the moon until it hit Earth, which would likely make a small crater.
That's just funny. I'm not really surprised. It's gonna... Oh my god. Is that my speaker? I like that. I'm gonna like that. And you know what? Let's repost. Let's repost too. I like that. I like that a lot.
You know just how much salt is in the entire ocean. Well, there's a pretty cool way to figure this out, and it's an absurd number. It starts with collecting just 1 gallon of ocean water and taking it back home to boil for several hours until it looks kinda soupy like this. And when the water fully evaporates, you're left with pure sea salt. And from that 1 measly gallon of water, you get half a cup of salt. Which means, for the 352 quintillion gallons of ocean, there's about 50 quadrillion tons of salt, which is enough to cover every inch of land with 500 feet of salt. Do you?
That's a lot of salt. That's a lot of salt. Quit with the speak.
Let's see if this photo is haunted or not.
It's
First,
not.
I want to play around with the exposure. Everything looks good so far. Next, the contrast. Still looks pretty good. Let's look at it in black and white. Wait, what is that in the background? There's definitely someone in the background. Oh yeah, this is definitely haunted. Let's see if this photo
Is this a game? I think that's a game. But I want it though. It looks pretty cool.
How big do you think an ant nest can get at most?
I'd say about like 20 feet.
poured 10 tons of concrete into an abandoned ant nest. It took 3 full days for the concrete to spread through all the tunnels. A month after the concrete had hardened, a massive excavation began in order to fully uncover the nest. Even with the use of heavy machinery, the excavation took weeks to complete. When the digging was finally finished, one of the largest ant nests ever recorded was revealed. How big do you think?
Dang, that's crazy. I really am not surprised by that. I mean, I said 10 to 20 feet, right?
Inside the bean, a larva smacks its head against the hollow shell, causing it to twitch and
Shut
jump.
up!
Now, they do this when the beans are placed in the hot sun. You see, without movement, the heat could actually cook them alive. But by banging their heads, the larvae cause the beans to jerk and roll, eventually bouncing out of the sunlight to escape the heat. They can keep doing this for months as needed, until they finally transform into a moth and crawl out of the shell.
That's stolen content. It's not, I don't know. That's nice. But I think that's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be it for today. See you guys next month.